We got some technical difficulties. We got things in different places. Usually this angle is my live stream angle. This angle's my YouTube angle. Today we got them switched. Who knows? I'm keeping you on your toes, keeping it fresh. You know, it's technically week 10. You got to keep it fresh when you're this deep in, you know? That's nothing to do with my iPad not working at all on Discord. It has nothing to do with that at all. All right, so we had the semifinals this last week. Big games. Big adjustment for me from from us here at Catan HQ, going from, I think it's 9 games a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 games a week to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games a week to only 3 games a week. Man, my dopamine hits were low this week for sure. Not getting those notifications, not getting those trash talk sprinkled in throughout the day. You gotta remember, you guys only see the group you're in, but I see all the groups, and I get a notification for every single message you send. So it has been an adjustment and a half, going from my phone just like ringing all day long to just like nothing. And games were over by Thursday, just completely empty weekend. It's a totally different world out here. But anyway, they are getting, there's less quantity, but hey, there's a lot more quality, baby. And before I get into everything, I gotta do a little whoosh, 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 breaking news. Breaking news. We have down goes the Grand Champion of Sheep, and down goes Master of All Things Catan. That's right, ranked number 1 and 2 in this league. Both of them eliminated this week. Absolutely brutal, insane turn of events. The dynasty ends here. Grand Champion of Sheep will not be doing a two-peat. Master of All Things Catan will not be getting a third. Let's see. Grand Champion won't get his second, and Master of Catan, All Things Catan, won't get his third. So that is huge. Those guys are out. Absolutely wild. Let in some fresh blood here, you know. Get some new names up and running in the mix. So that's pretty cool. And we'll get to everything on how that all happened in due time. So we're gonna start out just like we start out any other weekly roundup with a huge shout out. Huge shout out this week to a few players. We got All Bricked Up, Retaliation, and Just Dirty Mike. All huge shout out for winning your games and earning your ticket to the finals. Well done. It is not hard. That has to be. There's gonna be a lot more winning from here on out. So get used to it. It's not easy to keep those wins up. Definitely one of the more difficult things in sports, as they like to say. You know, hitting a curveball. It's just the same. A 90-mile-an-hour curveball as winning these games. You know. Anyway, honorable mention goes to Guy Fieri here for taking second place in his game and sneaking his way into the finals. He didn't get the first place, but again, he was in that top-ranked group where the top 2 players get in, and he was number 2. He beat out Master of All Things Catan and Grand Champion of Sheep. So well done for you. It's not nearly as glorious as taking the first in, but hey, you give yourself a little breathing room. As I was just saying, it's very difficult to keep that those wins up. So it's kind of nice to go, hey, I got a win, then I got second, I can bounce back to a win very easily. So that's a real nice way to move into the playoffs. But it's got to be a little disconcerting when you're losing to someone you're about to play for 3 games straight. All right, so we're gonna move right on to the memorial section. So I would please like everyone to have a moment of silence for our fallen settlers, who are the Grand Champion of Sheep, Master of all things Catan, A-Dog, and Occidental Resource Enterprise. We had more though. There's Occidental Resource Prize. It's called Pork Roll. Started from Philly. Now we're here. And Resource Roomies. You had a good season, but your turn is over, and now it's time to set down the die. So please, let's have a quick moment of silence for those fallen settlers who tried their best but just couldn't make it to the finals. Is that disrespectful? I don't know. All right. So, respect that to everybody who lost, and good on you. But we're gonna move along right after this commercial break. Oh, way I am muy cansado, way. So tired from my workout, way. It was a really tough one. I had a new instructor. His name was Gabriel. I think he's a part owner of the establishment. And oh my God, he made me do 5 pull-ups, way. 5 whole pull-ups. Very difficult. Muy difícil. But way, it's all bueno, because now I get my nutritionist, Georgiopoulos, to give me a prescription of 80 tortillas a day. And I will build mucho maso. Okay, muy fuerte. So come on down to Guadalajara, to this beautiful, bonito gym. And we're back. All right. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just do it traditional. All right. So we had fastest game of the week. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And this ain't no easy feat, because this is the semi-final. So shit's real intense. It gets heated. Everyone's scratching and clawing for victory points. People are slitting throats left and right. And you gotta be on top of your game if you're gonna win this one. Not only was it fastest game of the week, but it was also whoosh, ass pounding of the week. That's right. To get ass pounded in the fastest game of the week, that is absolutely brutal in the semifinals. But it just goes to show that retaliation is not here to play. He had he actually was very sick in this game and had a flu game, similar to Michael Jordan. He zoned in and had one hell of a flu game where he just speedily ass pounded everybody on his way to the top. This was in the Prime Players game, which was a 3-player game with a threat level of 8 out of 9. That is threat level midnight. Coming in a real quick time of just 20 minutes and 55 seconds. I'm wondering if that is a record for semifinals. It is a 3-player game, though. But still, that's a very, very fast time, especially for a semifinal game. And he beat out some real hard contenders. He beat out A-Dog, who was Rookie of the Year. He beat out Occidental Resource, or Raydog, who he only held to 6 points, just a measly 6 points. Occidental Resource Enterprise, aka OR, was held to 3rd place with just 5 points. And that was pretty interesting game with two rookies going into the semifinals. Absolutely unbelievable. Well done to you guys. Much respect for coming into the league as a rookie, making it all the way to the semifinals. Not an easy thing to do in this league. You never know what you're gonna get, but that just goes to show how good they are. They heard about the league and they're like, hell yeah, I'm in, and there's a reason. They know what they're doing. They want that sweet glory. All right, moving on to so naturally the next one is game of the week, but game of the week was so unbelievably spicy this week that we're gonna go with America's game of the week first and wrap that one up, because that was not as, very tough and interesting game, but there's just so much happening in the game of the week. So we're gonna go down to America's game of the week. Like I said, this is week 10. You gotta keep it fresh. You gotta keep them coming back for more. You'll never know what you're gonna get. All right, so we have America's game of the week, which was obviously the best of the best group. Which contained the top 4 members in the league at that moment, which were the Grand Championship, aka the reigning Grand Champion, aka King of the Leaderboard 2 years running. We had Master of All Things Catan, coming in ranked number 2 overall, finishing ranked 2 overall. He is an absolute beast. We had All Bricked Up. And Master of Catan, as you all know, two-time Grand Champion, as well as winning Grand Champion of Devon's Birthday Tournament, Spectacular Extravaganza, Banana, Super Deluxe, Happy Fun Times tournament. He won that one as well. Then we had in this group as well, we had All Bricked Up. Ranked number 5 overall. He came in. What did he come in? He came in second. He came in second place overall. Second place in the finals. So get out of here. So he got second place last year in the finals. Not leaderboard second place with the cash pad and everything. So he's no one to mess with, coming in ranked number 5. Then we had Guy Fieri here. Guy Fieri has been he's also you gotta watch out for him. He came in 4th place over again in the finals in season 3. So he knows what he's doing. He's no noob, I guess. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. He's used to the finals, so he's used to the pressure. He is actual Guy Fieri too, which is pretty crazy that we got him in this league. But yeah, so America's game of the week, best of the best, and All Bricked Up took this one. He took this one happily. Punched his ticket right into the finals. He said, "I went to the finals last year as a rookie. I figured out what I did wrong, and I came in second place overall, and I tweaked it. I know what I'm doing now." He's looking for first place. So he takes first in the semifinal game with a, I believe we called it a God game, threat level God. This threat level was 12 out of 12. Not been seen until the postseason. Unbelievable. Extremely rare game to have a threat level that high. And again, All Bricked Up just shows you why he is player hater of the year, why he is talking all that trash. You cannot be talking that trash unless you're backing it up. Here he is, backing it up week after week. So he took his time with this one. It was a very intense game, as it was America's game of the week, coming in at an hour, 3 minutes, and 32 seconds. He beat out Guy Fieri here, who came in second with 8 points. Now, that was enough to get Guy Fieri here into the finals. He came in second place. He earned it. He's in the finals. Master of All Things Catan, absolute shocker, coming in third with 8 points though. Tying Guy Fieri here, but Guy Fieri had more. He had more settlements. He had more cities, and I believe that plus, I believe it's a mixture of that kind of stuff, as well as who did more with the resource cards. I think, like if you got less resource cards, but you got more, but the same amount of points, that person obviously did better with what they had. So I believe that's how the game determines who gets second and third. So Master of All Things Catan gets bumped with 8 points. You hate to see it. He was telling me he was very upset. He had I think he said longest road, and Guy Fieri here came in and or all bricked up. One of them took it from him and bumped him down from second place to third place and knocked him out of the finals. And then the biggest shocker of all, Grand Champion of Sheep, our reigning Grand Champion. He is the king of the leaderboard. He had 103 total points, 6 wins and 2 third places. He gets a 4th place, his first 4th place of the season. His overall, he's played 40 games and he's come in 4th place 4 times. Now that does not include postseason stats, but still, it goes to show how rare it is that he comes that low, and just how badly these people wanted. And I told him you guys were here, you heard me. I said, do not sleep on this week. You have a bye week. Do not rest. Play a game. Everybody else is getting their heart rate going. They're getting their brain juices moving. They're they're playing games and staying fresh, staying hot. And it sounded, when I talked to both of them, it sounded like neither of them played a game. And that'll happen, you get soft. It's in 1 week. You got to stay up in the postseason. It's crazy. And so Grand Champion of Sheep held to 4th place with only 6 points when it matters most. When it matters most. He got 8 points in 4th place. Absolutely brutal. So many people lost their bets this weekend. The few people who placed their bets on All Bricked Up were extremely happy. Big cash money blowouts. Don't forget to bet on the finals. It is the hottest sporting event of the year. So don't forget that. And that reminds me that we'll be back after these messages. What up? It's your boy The Rock here, coming at you live for DraftKings, baby. You know it's time the finals are here, and it's time to bet and drink beer. So place your bets at DraftKings. We have all your Catan betting needs, with up to $1,000 back on just $1 bets. Refer a friend, you get $50. It's beautiful. I am Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and I support DraftKings, and I support Catan. Go bet. And we're back. All right. So now we're going into game of the week, and oh boy, was it a doozy. I did not see this coming. I expected this kind of game coming from America's Game of the Week with a 12 out of 12 threat level, with the 4 top members of the settlers in the league at this current moment. But no, it came out of the classy contenders group, where the worst group in the semifinals, a 4-player game where only the first player, the person who comes in first, advancing, extremely difficult to get out of there, and absolutely everybody wanted it. They were clawing each other's eyes out for victory points. Absolutely ridiculous game, absolutely stunning game. I wish I was there to commentate on it. It would have been a game for the ages. And what makes it even better? What makes it even better, guys? what I tell you last week, here at Catan HQ, we saw the Cinderella story brewing. We see him in the chat right now. Our boy, Just Dirty Mike, who came in the very last member of the getting into the postseason, ranked 22 in the league, absolutely killed it in this game, going up against number 10, It's Called Pork Roll. Number 14, Started from Philly, Now We're Here. And number 17, Resource Roomies. Beat them all out, ranked 22, made it into the finals glory. Is this his first time in the finals? I believe it is. No, he's made it to fourth place in the Devon's Birthday Extravaganza Tournament Spectacular. Super happy fun time tournament. But this is his first finals appearance in the league history. So well done to Just Dirty Mike here. He had a whole crew. He had Dirty Mike and the boys, and he dropped the dead weight, a move that everyone thought was completely foolish. He'd completely left the boys behind, and everyone was like, this is a terrible move. We saw it all year. He was barely in playoff contention all year. Then the last week, boom, he sneaks his way up into playoff contention. Absolutely Cinderella story for the ages. And then he comes in, and I haven't even told you how intense this game is yet. So, friggin' Dirty Mike comes into the Classic Contenders. He's just Dirty Mike. He does not belong with Classic Contenders. I'm telling you. A threat level of 9.5 out of 12. Not crazy high, but still, these guys, they might not have the highest threat level from league from all season, but when it matters, they get clutch. They game up, and they made it to their semifinal game. And Just Dirty Mike, he came out, and again, this was an intense game, lasting an hour. 13 minutes and 52 seconds. Absolutely devastatingly long game. He beat out, Started from Philly, Now We're Here. Second place with 9 points. So again, it was right on the edge of winning. Started from Philly, could have easily boosted his way up into the finals. But Just Dirty Mike got the move out in the nick of time to take first. And then, listen to this. After that comes Resource Roomies. Resource Roomies had a real tough season all year. He was using an alternate, switching off. It was hard getting the rhythm and the chemistry between the two of them. But I believe it's just the OG from Resource Roomies who's been playing the finals, and he came in clutch because he's like, I got a name to uphold. He gets third place with 9 points as well. So that is a 10-point finish from Just Dirty Mike, a 9-point finish from Started from Philly, Now We're Here, a 9-point finish from Resource Roomies, and then, hold the phone, we still got It's Called Pork Roll, who, sure, he didn't have a 9-point game, but he had a 7-point game. He held his own. And this absolutely intense game coming out to a combined total of 35 out of 38 possible points. Absolutely insane. Tied for Game of the Year, for sure. That is just a record, but obviously this is the Game of the Year as it is in the semifinals, and the heat is on, as they say. The pressure is just so much more intense here. Just Dirty Mike, we were rooting for you since last week. We love our underdog stories, and we got a big one brewing here as he catapults his way into the finals. You go, Just Dirty Mike. Keep it up. Moving on to Player Hater of the Semifinals. So, boiling it down to the semifinals, it is a different beast, as you know. There's nowhere near as much players. We went from 22 to 21 to 11 in this group, so only 11 members. So that as the heat gets hotter and the pressure builds, the trash talking builds as well. And so we had some nice trash talking, some nice people gunning for player hater of the semifinals. But I gotta say, Resource Roomies takes the cake on this one. In this one, let me paint the picture for you. This was the classy contenders. Again, this was the trash talk building up to this game. Just everything is building and pressure's building, and it's getting it's reaching a boiling point. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, it's called Pork Roll, being very classy. And the classy contender says he's ready whenever. He's just doing a little welding project in the garage. And Resource Roomies quickly replies, "You welding that ass shut because you're scared of getting fucked?" And I'm just like, damn. That was some pretty fast player hating right there. And then Philly chimes in again, being very classy in the classy contenders, just saying, heading down onto the communal layer now. And Resource Room is absolutely ruthless, throws it right back at him. Is that what you call your butthole? Because he's gonna be getting all comfy up in that layer. Yeah. So player hate of the week goes to Resource Roomies, keeping that trash talk alive. I love it. What really impressed me was how fast these responses were. Keep player hating into the finals, please, because the finals is just one group and it's under a microscope. You got the entire world watching every move you do. We'll be right back. Ooh. Hey, you like flying to like a connecting flight and then flying to another place and then getting in a little propeller plane that's held together by duct tape and flying a little bit more in really crazy turbulence. And then when you get there, you got crazy waterfalls that can flash flood and take you away in a second. Iguanas that'll scuttle across and grab your sandwiches. Packs of stray dogs that will gnaw at your ankles. Dangerous reef breaks and shark-infested waters. Well then, come on down to Villa Ventosa, the nicest, most tranquil, relaxing part of Puerto Rico. If you can survive the week, you'll survive in style at Villa Ventosa. When you're here, you're in Puerto Rico. All right, we're back. All right, we're going to wrap it up now. Not too much more to go, but we do have to break down the finals. So for those of you who don't know, the finals takes place over 3 games, and it's just like the regular season, where combined score of those 3 games, highest combined score, wins it all. And so the top ranked player is going to get first place. They're going to get the unbelievable, most prestigious title in the world, the title of Grand Champion, along with the most beautiful trophy that's ever been constructed. And if that doesn't float your boat, you're also walking away with a little cha-ching, cha-ching, $150 cash money. If you get second place in those after those 3 games, you do not get the bragging rights. You do not get all the glory. But hey, you walk away with 70 big ones in your pocket. Not too bad, not too shabby. Third place, you're going to walk away with $60. And fourth place, you'll get a cool 50, baby. You'll double your money. You put 25 down, you get 50 back. So everybody who made it to the finals, congratulations, you're getting some kind of prize, but we all know the real prize is the trophy, the title, the bragging rights, the $150, all the love and affection and the adoring fans that you'll receive throughout the world. It's going to be incredible. We have currently ranked number one in this final. We have All Bricked Up. He has a average of 11.75. Unbelievably strong contender with a 3 points, three out of 3 threat level, 3-star threat level. Coming in ranked at number 2, we have Guy Fieri here. Average of 11.50. And again, threat level 3 out of 3. That is the lowest threat level you can have while having a 3 out of 3 threat level. If you got even 1 point lower, if it was 11.49, that'd be a 2.5 star threat level. So he's just getting in, but hey, that is not an easy thing to do. That is not an easy feat. 8 games, you're averaging 1150. Unbelievable. Next, we have Retaliation, who, based on his postseason, he was actually ranked higher than both All Bricked Up and Guy Fieri here. He was ranked at number 4 in the leaderboard, but due to his performance in the postseason, he actually got bumped down below them. But that still doesn't change the fact that he is a threat level, highest threat level in the finals of 11.87. Unbelievable. That is almost a full 12 out of 12 threat level. That is the highest you can get. Incredibly well done. Or no, sorry, not 12 out of 12 is not the highest you can get. 16 is that. What am I talking about? 16 is the highest you can get. 12 out of 12. I don't know if anyone's ever done that, I think. Let me see. No, we've had a couple of 12s. Okay, never mind. That is an interesting stat, though, to see who's got highest threat level anyway. Moving on to the one, all the hearts, the common man, the average Joe, the one that's in their heart, ranked 22. Just Dirty Mike went from rank 22 to now rank 4 overall. He's gotten a threat level of 8.62, only 2-star threat level. But hey, don't let that fool you. He came in ranked number 6 overall, and as you can see, he's had an incredibly clutch postseason. He is not letting this one go without a fight, and we're all rooting for you here at Catan HQ. We love a good underdog. Now again, the finals are 3 games, so highest points out of those 3 games will take it home, and those games would take place in any way that the settlers see fit. I think it sounds like they're all going for the traditional 1 game a week, which is great. Makes it easy for everybody. Nobody changes up the schedule. I personally would just love to see the marathon method, where it's just boom, game after game after game, 3 in a row. I'd love to see that and just see how that comes out, because that is just like a game of wits and a game of mental stamina. Like that'd be interesting. But I don't think anybody ever wants to do that. That sounds like they would not enjoy Catan after that. So yeah, all the finals will be live streamed. We have special guest commentators, so make sure to stay posted for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we will be available during those live streams. If we at Catan HQ are not available, please message me personally if you would like to step in and do a guest commentating. You'll see just how fucking hard it is. I don't know if you saw my live commentating last week, but it's not easy to keep that level of energy and enthusiasm for upwards of an hour while just watching a game. But if you think you got what it takes, please hit me up, and I'll put you down as an alternate if we can't make it here at Catan HQ. I got some concerts and shit that I usually go to. But yeah, so that is the weekly roundup. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope people are still watching. Like, I know that the regular season's over and there's only 4 out of the original 35 who are playing, but I mean, come on, guys, check in and, you know, see what's going on. I think the postseason's the most exciting part, and it is nice to step back as a spectator and not have to deal with the stress and just watch and see what happens. So please continue to check in. Please continue to watch these silly roundups that I do. It makes me happy. Yeah, until next time, don't forget to roll, trade, build, repeat. And for those of you lucky enough to make it into the finals, may the rolls be ever in your favor. Have a good night, y'all. Love you.